You got her finished, Jamie?
All fixed, Grandpa. This part was loose.
The bowsprit?
The bowsprit. It was loose, so I fixed it with a staple.
Ah, that's good. The hull's the important thing, son. Unless the hull is sound and properly balanced, you just don't have a boat.
It looks as if it'll be all right. I was mighty careful when I was working on it. I measured everything.
Yes, it looks all right. There's just one little thing.
What's that, Grandpa?
Well, I think I'll let you find that out for yourself, young fella. That's the proper way to learn and remember. They taught me that when I was a young sailor down east in the old schooner days. Learn from experience, and then you don't forget what you learn.
Schooners were good ships, weren't they, Grandpa?
The best in the world, lad. Built with honest pride. Built to ride out the roughest storms. Built to go anywhere.
Where did they go, Grandpa?
Oh, Barbados, Jamaica, the Virgin Islands, as far down as Trinidad.
They must have been good days, Grandpa.
Yes, lad, they were good days. Good days, good men, good ships. Men took a pride in a job well done. These days, all too many people seem to have forgotten that sort of honest pride in their work. By the way, Jamie, what are you going to call your boat?
Albatross.
The Albatross, eh?
In a bird book I got from the library, it said the albatross was the best flyer of all the seabirds.
Uh-huh. The albatross is a kind of unpredictable bird, though.
How do you mean, Grandpa?
Well, it's a sort of a mystery bird. No one knows exactly where they go or what they do. You can sail for weeks and even months and never see an albatross. And then suddenly, one appears and stays with the ship for days on end. And away it goes, headed no one knows where.
Well, I like the sound of the name anyway.
So, fine. Call her Albatross. Now, where do you figure to do the launching?
I think the best place would be the pond over in the park.
Yes, there's a good breeze down at the park. And have you got a long stick with a hook on the end? You're going to need that, you know.
Yes, I know. I've got one.
Well, then, away you go. And what are you waiting for?
I'm still kind of wondering what you meant by one little thing, Grandpa. Did I do something wrong?
Well, Jamie, like I said, I think it's best that you find that out for yourself.
I'm sure the sails are set right.
Yes, the sails are fine.
And the boom and the mast are the proper size for the length of the boat.
The mast is just right.
And I gave her a good coat of paint.
You did, lad. That paint job is just slick and handsome. Go on, lad. Go along now.
Okay, Grandpa. See you later.
Oh, hello, Karen. You're just going out.
I've just been out doing the shopping.
You should have told me. I could have come along and helped.
Oh, that wasn't necessary, Father. Where's Jamie? Have you seen him?
He's just gone out, over to the pond with his new boat. Is there something the matter, Karen?
Yes. I just ran into Miss McPherson, Jamie's teacher.
So?
He's been stealing school supplies, Father.
Stealing? What do you mean, school supplies?
Drawing paper. He's been taking sheets of drawing paper and bringing them home.
Drawing paper, huh? Are you sure about this, Karen?
Miss McPherson is sure. But that's not all.
What else?
Miss McPherson confronted him and told Jamie that she knew what he had been doing.
Yes.
He lied. He said point blank that he had never touched the paper. I think that worries me more than actually taking the paper. Deceit is something I just can't tolerate, especially in my own boy.
Do you want me to talk to him?
Would you, Father? I think it might be better that way.
All right, my dear. I'll see what I can do. Well, well. Back already, son?
The boat won't go. It flops over all the time.
Uh-huh. Well, have you figured out why it flops over?
There's only one thing it can be. The keel's not heavy enough.
Good. Mark up 1 point for learning from experience.
Can we fix it, Grandpa?
Sure, we can fix it. All we need is this lead on the bottom of the keel. I knew what to expect, so I was getting it ready for you.
Gee, thanks, Grant. Let's get it on there, huh?
We'll do that, Jamie. But first of all, there's another little matter that I'd like to take up with you. Just where did you get this drawing paper?
Drawing paper?
You've never lied to me before, have you, Jamie?
No, sir.
Well then, where did you get the drawing paper?
At school.
In the supplies cupboard. Right?
Yes, sir. But I only took a few sheets. They have all kinds of the stuff.
That's not the point, son. Even if you only took one sheet, you'd be taking something that didn't belong to you. You realize that, don't you?
Yes, sir.
And then you made it worse by telling Miss McPherson that you hadn't touched the paper. You deliberately lied, Jamie.
Well, I thought I'd get into trouble, Grant.
That's the coward's way out, son. You're not a coward, are you? I never thought you were.
No, sir. I don't want to be. It's just that, well, the fib kind of sneaked up on me, and I said it.
Don't call it a fib, Jamie. Fib is just a word that some people use to make a lie seem small and unimportant. There's no such thing as a small lie, just as there's no such thing as a small theft. Lying is lying, and stealing is stealing.
Yes, sir.
As you say, these small temptations kind of sneak up on a fella. It's so easy to flop over, unless you have the right sort of keel to keep you upright. You know what I mean? You see, Jamie, it's just like your boat. It looked fine. Generally speaking, it was in good balance. And from the outside, with its shiny paint job, it looked like a winner. But at the first sneaky little breeze, it flopped over. You found out why, didn't you?
Because it didn't have the weight to keep it straight.
Right. A keel's the foundation of a boat. Everything else depends on it. If the keel's not right, the whole boat's in trouble. I wonder why you flopped over so easily when you were tempted to lie, Jimmy.
I don't know, Grant. Do you think I could be like my boat?
Well, Jamie, I do know that my life would have been a mighty tippy craft if it wasn't that Jesus Christ and his teaching became a kind of foundation or keel to me.
Would Jesus help me not to flop when I get tempted to steal or lie?
I'm sure he would, son. The Bible says something about Jesus Christ being the only sure foundation for the truly good life. You're not too young to find out how much his help means.
Do I have to tell Miss McPherson that I took the paper and that I lied to her?
It won't be easy, son. But Jesus forgives you. And he'll help you to get things squared away.
Well, okay. I'll tell her when I go back to school on Monday.
She'll be very proud of you, son. And so are your mother and I. Okay. So, let's get this boat back into proper balance. Bristol fashion.
No more flops, eh, Grandpa?
No more flops. You know something, Jamie? I think that we'll give her another name.
But what?
As I said before, the albatross is an unpredictable bird. So I think we might call her... Let's see now. How about Endeavor?
Endeavor.
It means to try, Jamie. It was the name of a famous exploration ship. I think it has a good sound to it.
All right, Gramp. We'll go down and launch her and call her Endeavor.
There's something thrilling about a sailboat driving into the wind, even a small one on a small pond. But the point is important here. A proper balance against the contrary winds of life can only be found in Jesus Christ. The verse in the Bible old Grant Butler referred to is true. For other foundation can no man lay than that is laid, which is Jesus Christ. Join us again, won't you, when we will seek to learn more of the living Word, and of him who is, in very truth, the living Word. What do you really know about the world's bestseller? This free Bible correspondence course is yours just for the asking. Simply send a letter or postcard to The Living Word, care of this station. Do it today. Do it now.